We used to talk until the dawn about the smallest things. You tell me every passing thought and what your laughter brings. Now I wake up and check my phone, but there's nothing there to see. The silence hits a little more each time it answers me. The echoes of your voice remain, but fade before they fall. It's strange how love can disappear till we don't talk at all. We don't talk at all, not even just to lie. No simple hi, no, have you been? Just strangers passing by. The hardest part is not the fight, it's losing what we were called. From everything to nothing now, we don't talk at all. I found the old recording still, saved inside my phone. Your voice sounds so familiar still, but now it chills my bones. We once could speak in quiet looks and understand it all. Now even eye contact feels loud and we don't talk at all. You used to fill my empty days, now silence fills the hall. The sound of you is faded out. We don't talk at all. We don't talk at all. No words left to defend. It's like our story's pages burn before the final end. I hear your name, it stings my chest, then quickly I recall that love's a ghost that lost its voice. We don't talk at all. I scroll back through the messages, afraid to hit delete, because erasing what we had would make it more complete. I used to beg for closure, now I just miss the sound of hearing you say anything before you let me down. We don't talk at all, no reason, no reply, just quiet where your promise was and questions that won't die. You used to call me everything, now you don't call at all. And that's the saddest truth I know, we don't talk at all. Your name lights up in memory, then fades before it falls. Once my world, now just a ghost, and we don't talk at all. You said you loved the way I cared, the way I gave it all, but every word you spoke to me was just another wall. You built a world of make-believe where I could never win. You smiled each time I tried too hard and let the hurt begin. I was just your passing thrill, a name you'd soon forget. You played your part so perfectly and left without regret. I'm not your game, not your victory to claim. You can keep your trophies made of every heart you've stained. I'm done believing every lie that always sounds the same. I'm walking now, I'm not your game. You love the chase, the sweet control, the way I said your name. You move my heart like pieces in the story that you played. I gave you love, you gave me a Sunday afternoon, coffee in his hand, talking about the moon. He laughs at all the jokes I say, walks me home at the end of the day. He holds the door, he's kind and sweet, never raises his voice at me. My friends all say he's good for you, but they don't know the ghost I see in every room. He smiles and asks about my day, but in my head you're still the one I hear anyway. He not like you, he don't know my favorite song or how I like my afternoon. He don't see the way my hands will shake when I get lost in my own lake. He not like you, he never stayed up late to talk me through every fear that lived under my skin, every storm you used to calm from within. I try to let him in, but it's not true, 'cause he's not like you. He doesn't know the street we love, the bench where you first held me close. He doesn't see me count to 3 before I touch his arm, like I used to touch your sleeve. He tells me that he really cares, plans small trips, leaves notes everywhere. But when he looks into my eyes, I feel you standing silent right behind. He reaches out to hold my hand, but I pull back like it belongs to someone else again. He not like you, he don't hear the tremble when I say I'm fine like you always knew. He don't know the story of my scars, why I sleep with all the lights not dark. He not like you, he never learned my heart the way you do. He's trying hard, but it feels wrong, like singing words to someone else's song. I sit across from him, but I see you, 'cause he's not like you. Maybe he deserves a girl who isn't chasing her old world, who doesn't taste another name every time she kisses him again. I thought a new love could replace the empty pillow, your missing face, but all I did was paint him in the outline where your shadow's been. I push him back, I pull him near, I say it's me, not you, through tears. 'Cause I know you'll never break me like you did, but I still miss the way you lived. He not like you, and that should be the best thing, but it cuts me in two. He would never walk away midnight, he would never turn my whole world into a fight. He not like you, he could be the safe place I run to, but my heart keeps choosing what it lost, even though I know the cost. So I let his hand fall loose, whisper I'm sorry, that's not fair to you. 'Cause when I look at him, the truth shines through. I'm still in love with someone I once knew, and he's not like you. The suitcase isn't here anymore, just a pale square on the bedroom floor. Your side of the closet is a hollow space, empty hangers, empty place. Our photos are stacked in a cardboard box, love tape shut with torn off locks. The ring-shaped stain on the nightstand wood is the only proof of what once stood. You said we'll always have this home, but now these walls feel like they're made of smoke. I lost everything, not just you walking out that door. lost everything. The fridge still holds our grocery list. Don't forget milk in your small script. The couch remembers how we talked till 2, making plans that won't come true. I stare at the paint we picked last fall, arguing over shades for this small hall. We weren't just choosing colors then, we were drawing lives we'd never live again. You said we're solid, we won't break, but you were already planning your escape. I lost everything. The map I drew around your name, every road was leading here. Now they all just fade to gray. I lost the faith that love can stay. When someone swears they won't betray, when you left it wasn't just your code. You took the roof, the walls, the hope. I used to think forever meant something. Now I know. I lost everything. I don't just doubt you now, I doubt myself somehow. How could I believe so deep in promises you didn't keep? You didn't only break our bed, you broke the voice inside my head that said you're safe, you're finally home. Now I don't trust being known. I walk through rooms like open wounds. Every doorway feels like truth. We didn't just say goodbye one night, we buried my whole simple life. I lost everything when the door clicked shut behind your back. I heard the crash of all we built falling in a single crack. I lost the girl who once believed that love could last and not just leave. You walked away, but the worst part was what you stole from my own heart. Now I'm sitting in the wreckage of our dreams, counting what's left of me. And it's not just one small missing piece. It's the home, the plans, the trust, the ring. It's not a line I say to make it sting. When I whisper to this empty room, shaking, breathing in the dust of you, I lost everything. Lost everything. I gave you all the gentle parts of me. Called it faith, you called it too easy. I held the door, I held my breath, held your secrets to my chest. You laughed and said I cared too much, made me feel like I was too in love. I wore my heart out on my sleeve. You wore your exit on your feet. Now I'm standing in the ruins of us, trying to understand why love wasn't enough. So I'm sorry for loving you, for letting you see every scar, every bruise. And I'm sorry for the way I felt. I'm sorry that I let you be my whole world. Sorry I believed each word you spoke like they were written in stone. In the end, the only thing I did wrong was loving you enough to break my own heart. So this is my last truth. I'm sorry for loving you. I canceled plans, I stayed up late, waited on your changing fate. You came and went just like the tide, and I called drowning being by your side. You said I made it hard to breathe, because I loved you endlessly. But you were never trapped at all. You were already halfway gone. You turned my open arms into a crime. Said my devotion was too much this time. So I'm sorry for loving you, for holding on when you were pulling loose. I'm not sorry that my heart was true. I'm sorry that I gave it all to you. Sorry I stood there in the rain, waiting while you chose my pain. In the end, the only thing I can undo is how I loved you more than I love me too. So this is what I say to the empty room. I'm sorry for loving you. I'm not ashamed I care so deep, but I'm ashamed of what I let you keep. You took my trust like it was small, then walked away and dropped it all. You turned my softness into shame, made me feel weak for saying your name. Now I see the truth clear and hard. The cruelty was calling that love too much on your part. I should've guarded my own heart first, instead of feeding you all my worth. So I'm sorry for loving you, for handing over all my life to you. I'm not sorry that I know how to feel. I'm sorry I believed you were something real. Sorry I bent until I broke, just to fit inside your world of smoke. Now I'm picking up my broken pride from the floor where all your lies still hide. If loving you was the wound I can't undo, then this is how I say goodbye to you. I forgive my heart for what it didn't know, and I'm done being the one who begs you not to go. But to the girl stood there crying and confused, I whisper soft, I'm not sorry, I'm just done loving you. I've been crying on the same old pillow, makeup stains and crooked rows. Every night your name comes back like a song I can't let go. I've watched our pictures in my mind fade and sharpen all the time. Some nights I hate, some nights I miss the boy I thought you really were in this. But something in me feels not the same when I whisper your tired name. This is my final tear, rolling down my face and disappearing. Mirror here, I've poured out all the hurt you left behind, till there's nothing more to cry. This is the last piece you'll ever take, the last drop for every promise you would break. I'm closing the door on all those years with one soft final tear. I took your photograph down tonight from the frame beside my bed, put it in a box with your letters, all the forever things you said. Your old t-shirt, your birthday card, little proofs of a broken heart. I taped it shut, my hands still shook like I was packing up the girl you took. I felt one tear start to fall, and I knew it had to be the last of them all. This is my final tear, sliding past the letting go of me and you. This is my final tear, falling for the last time this year. I've cried for us, I've cried for her, the girl who thought you were her world. This is the last thing that you'll take, the last straw for every choice you made after tonight. You're just a name I knew, not the storm I'm walking through. I wipe my face, I lose that fear. You don't live inside me here. All the pain you planted disappears with this one final tear. The door closed soft, but it shook the walls. You took your coat and almost all. Now the rooms feel twice as wide, empty chairs on either side. Your coffee stain on the kitchen towel, your faded laugh in the hallway light. You didn't just walk out on me, you took the warm air when you leave. Now every step inside this place feels like walking through your ghost and grace. A lonely heart, still beating in this quiet dark. This house is just a hollow shell since you said your last farewell. A lonely heart echoes where the love once sparked. I tell myself I'm doing fine, but I still wait for your voice at night. I never knew a heart could beat apart from everything it needs. Such a lonely heart. Dust is dancing in the windowsill on the side of the bed where you used to run. Your sweater's hanging on the back of a chair. I walk past it like you're still there. I turn the TV on for noise. I talk out loud to drown your voice, but every word I say alone just reminds me you are gone. I keep the lights on down the hall like they can feel this aching heart. Lonely heart, still trying not to fall apart. These walls have seen us laugh and fight. Now they only watch me cry at night. Lonely heart, beating like a broken part. I say I don't need anyone, but I still reach for you when the day is done. Didn't know a heart could live so far from everything it loves. Such a lonely heart. Once this just was a crowded room, every corner filled with you. Now it's just an empty space with your shadow on the place. I lie awake and count the beats like footsteps down an endless street, trying to believe someday I won't need your voice to stay. I'm learning there can still come in even when you're not within. Lonely heart, still beating in the quiet dark. No warm hands to hold it tight, just the sound of me surviving night. Lonely heart, slowly stitching torn apart. You took the warmth, you took the light, but you There's a girl on the couch in the dark, holding her knees, holding her heart. The TV's on with no sound at all, just blue light dancing on the wall. Her coffee's cold in her shaking hands. She's trying hard to understand how always turn into goodbye. In the middle of an ordinary night, I know her name, I know her pain, but I can't pull her from the rain. I'm the third person watching my own heart break in slow motion, standing in the doorway of my mind, looking at a girl who's not me this time. She's haunted by the ghost of him, whispering in pictures, eyes gone dim. I can't reach in, I can't change her world. I just watch the fall of that forever girl. She rewinds old messages on her phone, smiles at words that cut her to the bone. She wears a sweater like a second skin, like it might make him walk back in. I see her stare at the empty chair, like he's still sitting still right there. She talks out loud into the room, as if it's not just dust and gloom. I wanna say he's gone, wake up, but my voice can't seem to touch her luck. I'm the third person floating just above this broken version, watching her replay every scene of the life he swore would always be. She's counting all the ways she lost, trying to pay love's final cost. I see the cracks under her skin, but I can't step back inside of her again. The moment that he closed that door, something split down to the core. My mind stepped out, my body stayed, sitting where our memories fade. He promised her forever, you and me, then left her drowning in the pieces of that dream. Now I'm up here outside the flame, watching her whisper his name. I see her break, I see her fold, like a story someone overtold. I wanna hold her, say you'll heal, but I can't touch what I can't feel. I'm the third person watching her fall apart in slow motion. She's curled up on the living room floor, breathing like her heart can't beat anymore. She clutches at the empty air, like a shadow might still be there. I see it all, but I can't move. I'm just a witness to the truth. I'm the third person looking at myself like a stranger, hurting the girl he promised always to, who talks to walls and wears his shoes. Our love is gone, he's really left, and all that's standing in the wreck is her alone with swollen eyes. And me above who finally realizes that when he said forever, then withdrew, he didn't just break one life in two. He left a body in that room and a soul who stepped outside too. Now I live watching her from a distance. I can't cross, counting every tear and every loss. She was the one he swore he'd never hurt. Now I'm just here, the third person watching her learn what forever wasn't worth. I pack my dreams in a cardboard box, close. Left my hometown, turned back the clocks. You said someday this will all make sense. Just stand beside me through the mess. I worked late nights so you could sleep, paid your rent while you chased your dreams. I learned to love the things you love, forgot the things I once thought of. I told myself this is what love does. Didn't see myself fading into us. I gave everything for you, all my light, all my youth. Built a life with my bare hands so you could go and be that man. I gave everything for you till there was nothing left of me to lose. But all my sacrifice, all I went through, wasn't enough to keep your heart. I lost myself in every part, everything for you. I learned your songs, your favorite lines, clapped the loudest every time. Held you up when you felt small. You said I was your only home of all. I turned down chances, turned down calls so I could catch you when you'd fall. You promised me forever, wait and see, but forever never waited for me. You walked away like it was nothing new from a world I built around you. I gave everything for you, every heartbeat, every truth. Traded my tomorrows for your name. Thought my losing was our gain. I gave everything for you, broke my back just holding you. But all my giving, all I chose, couldn't stop you letting go. Now I'm standing in the ruins of this view. Everything for you. You didn't just leave this little place, you left the girl behind this face. The one who'd bend, the one who'd stay, the one who'd move her life away. I look around at what's still here, empty drawers and unpaid years. I see a stranger in the mirror glass who gave a future for your past. I thought love meant give till it hurts. Didn't know I could disappear first. 'Cause I gave everything for you, placed my whole life in your hands. You dropped it when you found a new, and walked away from all our plans. I gave everything for you till I was hollow, see-through. Now I'm learning how to be someone more than what you need. My heart is cracked, but it's the truth. I lost my world, I lost my view, and all this pain I'm walking through only lives here because I gave everything for you. Everything for you. We cleared the closet, boxed your clothes, moved the bed from wall to wall. I changed the sheets, I changed my phone, tried to erase you from it all. Your toothbrush gone from the bathroom sink, your jacket missing from the chair. But even with the spaces cleaned, it feels like you are still right there. Everyone says give it time, you'll be okay, but they don't hear you in my everyday. I cannot forget you, no matter what I do. I painted over all the marks you left, but your shadows in every breath. I cannot forget you, though you walked away so holds true. Cannot forget you. We moved the couch to face the street, so I'd stop staring where you'd sit. I threw out the mugs we used to keep, so I wouldn't taste our mornings in them. Friends come over, talk too loud, try to fill the empty sound, but when they leave and lights go off, your laugh still echoes through the walls. I know the truth of what you did and why, but my heart still stands in your goodbye. I cannot forget you. Forget you. You left your lies like broken glass all across our wooden past. I cut my feet with every step, but I keep walking where we met. 'Cause there was a boy who held me close, who kissed my hair and pulled me home. And even though he turned to smoke, that's the one my heart still knows. Betrayal sits heavy in my chest, but missing you is what I do best. I cannot forget you. Not the good, not the pain. Your name is in the way I breathe, in every street I walk again. I move the furniture, change my life, trying to live past our goodbye. But every quiet morning light, I feel you sitting by my side. You're not the man I should hold on to, but the love I felt won't fade on cue. So till my heart learns something new, I'll wake up to the same old truth. I can forgive, I can pull through, but